What's going on, guys? Zane here, back with another video. For this one we have the add border problem. Given a rectangular matrix of characters, add a border of asterisks to it. So the example here is we're given a vector of strings, ABC and then DED, and we need to add asterisks to the top, asterisks to the bottom, and then asterisks to the end and beginning of each of the strings. So this is what it should look like here. So let's conceptualize how to get this done. We first have a function that is going to return a vector of string, type string, and it's going to also pass in a vector of type string called picture. Just for this example, I'm going to change this to array just to make things a little bit more clear. So what do we want to do first? We're going to take in a vector and we're going to have to output another vector. So this is our initial vector, then this is going to be our next, or our output vector. So what I want to do is I'm going to create another vector of type string. I'm going to call it answer because this is what I'm going to return at the end of our function. So let's create that standard vector of type string. We'll call that answer. Next, what I want to do is I want to create a string variable that will store our asterisks. These are going to be the ones used at the beginning over here and the end over here of our entire answer vector. So let's just do that by creating a string variable and we'll call it asterisk. So now that we have these two variables created, let's get down into the meat of things. First, what we want to do is loop through our entire array, which is going to be this one here. And we want to add the asterisk at the beginning and the end of each element in the array, and then take that element and push it to our answer, because we're obviously going to want to use or return these values. So we'll loop through first for int I equals 0, I is less than the array.size, I plus plus, open this up. Now we'll do the array at I, because we want each element, and we're going to insert a asterisk at the first or at the 0th element. So that's just a 0, comma, then the actual piece that you want added. So we're just inserting an asterisk at the first position for every single element. Then we want to do the same thing for the end of the string, and C++ has the append function or method, and we just pass in the asterisk itself. Now that we have both of those pushed, all we need to do is take this answer, or the answer, or the array at I, we need to push it back to the answer vector. So we'll just do answer.pushback, and then the array at I. So that's it for that one. So now that we have the asterisk at the beginning and end of each of the elements, we now need to figure out, or for our computer to figure out, how are we going to establish the number of asterisks needed in the beginning and the end of the entire vector, not just each string or each element in the array. To do that, we just need to loop through once more, and we're going to do at I is less than array at 0 dot size, and then I plus plus. Now the reason we're doing array at 0 is because we do not want the entire size of the vector, or the array in this case, because that's going to tell us the entire size. We just want the size of a specific element. So we can actually do any number here as long as it exists in the array. But just to be safe, we're just going to use array at 0 because we know it's going to have at least one element in the entire vector. So we'll use that size. So in this example, it would be ABC that we're using. So here, that's the size it's going to use. And so for every element in the first element, it's going to take our asterisk function or asterisk variable, and we're going to do asterisk equal asterisk plus the actual asterisk key. This will establish the number of asterisks that we need for the beginning and end of the vector. Now all we need to do is add our asterisks to the beginning and the end of the actual answer vector that we created earlier. So we'll just do answer.insert And in here, we'll do the beginning. So answer.begin. And we want to insert our asterisks right here. Then we'll do the same thing for the end, but instead we'll use the pushback method. And we're just going to pass in asterisk. Now that we have that all done, our last thing is just to return our answer vector. Now let's pull this up here and run the tests. So, what's going on? There we go. So all 5 samples passed. That means we are good to go. So just to reiterate, we created an answer vector, we created our asterisk string, we then looped through our initial array, added the asterisk, and then pushed each element to the answer vector. Then we looped through our array at the first element, and then we just added the number of asterisks to our asterisk string. Then we pushed back all those asterisks to the beginning and end of our array, or the answer vector, and then we just returned our answer. And that's it. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, hit that subscribe button, show me some love, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.